What's up, YouTube? Welcome to episode 5 of DRU Reviews. This is a truncated version of my show. We only got 3 comic book reviews today, no action figures, and unfortunately no previews for next week. Hopefully by next week I can get on track and get you guys the information and content that I've been providing thus far. This week I review Jonathan Hickman's new book, The Black Monday Murders from Image Comics, Scott Snyder's return to Batman with All-Star Batman #1, but we're going to start it off with a review of Tom King's Vision #10. Written by Tom King with art by Gabriel Walta, Vision #10 is the newest issue in the ongoing series that portrays the Synthezoid Avenger and his family in daily life. When the Vision's brother, Victor Mancha, was tasked by the Avengers for keeping tabs on the Vision's family, things went sideways and Vision's son Vin ended up dead. This issue opens with the Vision and the remaining members of his family on house arrest. It focuses on how the organic android is dealing with the loss of his son. This series is the best work that writer Tom King has ever done, in my opinion. The heart with which he writes these android characters is absolutely astonishing, and the existential questions that he poses are extremely thought-provoking. What is it to be human? What makes a family? How far would a father go to protect his family? And how far would an Avenger go to avenge his son? I really didn't connect with Walta's art style on this series initially, but at issue 10, I could not imagine anybody else drawing this book. Mundane day-to-day suburban life is aptly depicted, and the occasional interjecting superhero moments are also handled very well. This quirky story never goes too far into hokey territory, but remains strange enough to keep me interested, and the art has really grown on me. This series is reaching its climax soon, and issue #10 ends on a great cliffhanger. I cannot wait for issue #11. Vision issue #10 gets a 3.5 out of 5. All-Star Batman #1 by Scott Snyder with art by John Romita Jr. and Declan Shalvey is the first issue in the new monthly Batman series. After being responsible for a devastating attack on Gotham, Harvey Dent makes a plan with Batman to take Two-Face out of the picture for good. But Two-Face has other plans. Two-Face has dirt on just about everyone, and he lets the world know that if Batman succeeds in his plot, that he's going to leak all the information that he has. Everybody's deepest, darkest secrets will see the light of day. This turns the whole world against Batman and puts a target on his back. Scott Snyder is back at the helm of a Batman book, and it is glorious. This story jumps back and forth through time between the action beats and really takes its time unfolding. Scott Snyder gives us some fantastic villain cameos from Killer Moth, Firefly, and Black Spider, and he also gives us some fantastic character moments with Two-Face as well. There's a wonderful philosophical exchange between Bruce and Harvey on the Batplane that really gets to the heart of both of these characters. When it comes to the art of John Romita Jr., he's a polarizing figure in the world of comics. Personally, I find his work to be a little bit hit or miss. In this case, it is a gigantic home run. This book is absolutely gorgeous. The action is top-notch, the story flows very well, and Romita's attention to detail is absolutely stellar. There's so much going on in every panel, and every last one jumps right off the page. Dean White's colors and Danny Mankey's inks do a great job fleshing out Romita's work, and this gives us the best-looking Batman since Rebirth. The book also gives us a supplemental story with Duke teaming with Batman for one of the first times. Brief yet beautiful, Shalvey's art is stunningly colored by Jordi Belair, and this fits perfectly in with this first issue. DC Comics took All-Star Batman to a new level by adding an all-star creative team. Nobody knows the character better than Scott Snyder, and John Romita Jr.'s art is absolutely to die for. This is the best title since Rebirth launched. All-Star Batman gets a 5 out of 5. Written by Jonathan Hickman with art by Tom Coker, The Black Monday Murders issue #1 is a brand new series from Image Comics which blends the occult with mystery and intrigue set in the world of high finance. In this world, the 1% have amassed massive amounts of power and wealth through what is essentially a deal with the devil. But when one of the most powerful men on Wall Street is found murdered, it draws the attention of Detective Theo Damas. Folks, this is not a casual read. Jonathan Hickman has developed a very, very dense story here, a very dense tree trunk of a story here that stems from a mess of meandering roots. The main narrative here is supplemented by redacted government files, different quotes, poems, all kinds of family trees, infographics, and certain articles that on the surface appear unrelated to the story completely. Hickman's ambitious plan pays off as he's created a very vivid, fully realized world that lends more believability to his characters and also draws the reader further into the mystery itself. Tom Coker has a fitting, almost photorealistic style that lends a very dark tone to the book by taking the occult nature of the story and grounding it in reality. The book is absolutely laced with symbolism and fantastic subtle touches, such as the inlay panels when Detective Dumas is examining the crime scene. These panels give you a wonderful insight on how the detective's mind works. Folks, I thoroughly enjoyed the Black Monday Murders. Guys, there's something special about walking into your local comic shop on a Wednesday morning, finding a brand new #1, and giving it a shot. Summer hits, summer misses, and in the case of Jonathan Hickman's Black Monday Murders, it's a huge hit in my book. It has fantastic art and a very dense, multi-layered story that lets me know that Hickman has something planned for the future. I cannot wait to see where this one goes, and I can't wait to pick up issue #2. Black Monday Murders by Jonathan Hickman with art by Tom Coker gets a 4.5 out of 5. There you have it, guys. Vision #10 was on point. Super happy to have Scott Snyder back at the helm of a Batman book with All-Star Batman #1. And loving what Jonathan Hickman is doing over at Image Comics with Black Monday Murders. Go into your local comic book shop, pick up all 3 of these titles, tell them that some weirdo on the internet told you they were great. Guys, normally DRU Reviews also includes action figure reviews and previews for new books that are coming out on Wednesday. Unfortunately, over the past couple of weeks, I have not been able to release those videos at all due to a lack of free time caused by my work schedule. See, my wife was between jobs, I was picking up the load financially, and working about 60 hours a week for the past couple of weeks. This didn't give me any free time to do stupid things like make videos about comic books in my basement. Fortunately, my wife is working a new job now, my schedule has calmed down a bit, and hopefully I can get back to a regular release schedule for these videos. I've really been itching to get back at it and make some more content, so I figured why not release an abridged version as opposed to no version at all this week. Hopefully you guys liked this video. Make sure if you did, click that thumbs up, click that subscribe button if you have not yet, and check out all the other videos that I have on my channel. If you saw Suicide Squad, or even if you didn't, check out my spoiler review for Suicide Squad, where I pull my hair out over how terrible that movie is. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.